Yo, what's going on? And welcome back to some more Clair Obscur Expedition 33. In the last one, we spent a lot of time exploring the oceans. We'd already explored over here, but we went all over here, found this white tree. There's a boss down here that we gotta get back to. There's also... Oh, we found an entrance to the manor here. Don't know how to get to that. Don't know how to get to that. There was a boss in here who was too strong. And then we went all the way back over here and explored this cave and beat that boss in there. And now we're just going to the north, exploring these last few spots before we start heading to the next objective.
Time for a swim.
So, can we go here? No. Oh, so this is the floating island. I doubt we're going to be able to reach the floating island right now. Let's go over here first. So this is the other gestural beach, which should give us more swimsuits, probably. At least that's what the guy said would happen if we went to more of these beaches. Okay, you got shields. You're a flyer. He's tanky. Okay, but we killed him. There's really no good reason not to blitz. Because it only costs 3 AP. When my next turn starts, I'll get an AP back. And then I can paradigm shift and hopefully end up neutral after. Worst case scenario, I have -1.
Let's go fast.
Yeah, and I ended up net 0, so... Why is Lune down a point? Oh no, Mael just has an extra point because she gets a point for switching to Virtuous Stance immediately.
Take down that shield.
Is this guy killable with just shooting? Theoretically possible. Okay, maybe with the marks. Oh, it's not gonna work out, huh? Well...
Feel the burn.
Well, that was a lot easier than the boss we were fighting last time. What am I doing now? We're capped out on AP, so I probably want to spend it somehow. I guess I just spend it lighting them on fire. Just get more AP so we have more options next turn. By the way, are these weak points for these guys then? I'm gonna assume that's a no.
on.
He shielded himself. I thought he said his allies. He doesn't even have any allies. We're a defensive stance. So probably it's worth more of my time rather than breaking rules to just poke, then swift stance. Or swift stride. Slow him down, so now this guy gets to go first. She's in virtuous stance, so if I put the mark on, but if I counterattack, it'll eat the mark. Are you... I can't ever do these stupid moves anymore. He didn't die.
I won't waste this.
Oh, but he died to the burn. This weapon leveled up to 10, but it's the bad weapon. Or at least it's a weapon that I don't really want to use. I need, like, the weapon I currently have to level up to 10 randomly, but I don't think you can get this weapon as a drop, so I don't think that can happen. Well. Oh, Confident got leveled up. I was like, I didn't think I was using Confident. Leveled up to 10. Is there anything in these trees? It's like okay, these trees are just floating. Let's use SKA so we can move a little bit faster. Okay, we'll come right back to the beach. I'm just gonna explore out here to this coral area. Oh, maybe it goes further than I expected to. Anything back here in this corner? Well, alright, we'll go back to the beach first, and then we'll come over to this island. Still don't know how to get up to the pink whales up there. Okay, is there anything around here? I think the other area had some stuff around it. The other beach that we found. I'm not seeing anything. Is this the same beach or is it a different beach? Because it looks kind of similar. Oh, there's the guy. It still has like an area that you can't get to. Wait, there's enemies here? Rafting Volley Club. We're using baby Gestrels as balls? They all said yes. Okay. I think it said I can start it by talking to him, but let me check out what's over here. Oh! I forgot, if you hit the water in this area, you just die. Let's start with the weakest. Hey, look, I don't even know what we're doing, nerd. Destroy the enemy raft. Wait, how do I know where they're gonna land? What? What the heck is this? They just all of a sudden, like, fall so quickly. Okay, I guess I'm dead. Okay. I wasn't expecting it to be like that. His attack takes so long to come out. Okay, I got one. I've only got the ones in the middle. Oh, I didn't even realize. I thought that was the one that I launched at him. Okay. We'll figure it out. I don't know how we got roped into playing a volleyball game. Okay, I just want to hit it like a lot earlier. Okay. Which... You could apparently just miss as well, which is a little bit annoying. I guess I have to aim like diet. Oh, maybe on these 3 spots is where I have to aim. Okay, I get it, I get it. Okay, I understand the game now. Ooh, a resplendent one. Now we're talking. No, I want to play level 2. He has a lot of health. Okay. Okay. That's a little bit more difficult. I gotta sprint, I guess. Okay. No! Okay. Another swimsuit for Lune this time. Alright, give me the strongest one. You have no chance, but okay. He's got a lot of health. Okay. Dang it! Okay, we didn't do that bad, but... I feel like the difficulty of this one is that you're so much further zoomed out. It's really hard to see the gestrals. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to attack! Oh my gosh, getting all the way... Oh, okay, I lost. Getting all the way from one side to the other is somewhat difficult. Oh, I didn't even see that one. I was watching the one behind him. So now you're at the point where you gotta, like, pay attention to more than one that's in the air at a time. And with the shadows and stuff, they're a little bit hard to see. Oh, okay. Well, I missed that one? Okay. Alright. I don't know what to do when they start flipping sides on you. Like, I don't think there's a way to hit them both. And it's mostly because of the aim. Oh, I got to that one. Oh, I didn't get to that one. Didn't even see that one. Hey, okay. You get to the point where you literally just have to hit the attack button on cooldown. Like, I was mashing it to try and get it to go off fast enough. An outfit for CL this time, huh? I don't think I want to do this anymore. Okay, well, I guess we did it. Let's check out our rewards, shall we? Who has outfits? Lune does, and CL did. Well, it looks kind of terrible because she's all bloody. CL's full health, though. Swimsuit 2. Oh, okay, yeah, I see. It's whatever. Honestly, like, her basic outfit is almost more revealing than her swimsuit. Alright, let's get out of here. We should probably use a chroma potion. Well, maybe. The funny thing is Verso's always just gonna be bloody because if he ever enters a battle, he just is 50% HP. Even if he doesn't get hit, he's just bloodied immediately. We could fight those guys again. They were kind of high level, but we'll move on with our lives.
Let us get wet.
How we doing health-wise? Yeah, Lune can probably take a hit, maybe. This is a Picto?
An advantage.
Level 9 Picto. Healing an ally also applies Rush for 1 turn. That's pretty good. How close was he to mastering the Picto that he's working on? 1, okay. Well, I want to give him this new Picto that we just found, but we'll let him finish mastering that Picto then. Hello, sir. Oh, it's one of the tiny, like, Bergian guys. Anyways, stab. He's kind of far away from these balls. This applies shield to everyone every time you break one of these. I don't know if I'm supposed to break them or not. Because now these guys have, like, mega shield. So I'll just let Mael deal with that guy. I guess I'll figure out how to deal with this guy. What do I need? I need A, right? Yeah, I need A for light holder. I think I'm right on the edge of A. Yeah, there we go. I could also use Blitz first. Oh, it's only a 1-hit, though. I don't really want to use a 1-hit.
Your existence ends now.
He lived? Okay, well. Get wrecked. Does Lune have anything that kills this guy in 1 hit? I don't think so. Oh, he's weak to fire, though. We'll just shoot him a few times. Actually, we'll just shoot him till he's dead, honestly. Alright, what else is on this island? We got this thing. It's like a painting. Painting workshop, danger. If I've learned anything, it's a bad idea to go into danger spots. So maybe I just leave it unexplored so then we know we gotta come back here. I didn't ever figure out how to get to this spot, did I? We'll have to go back at some point. So let's move on to the objective, finally. It's only been like 2 episodes of exploring the ocean. Hello, sir.
Time for swim.
Am I supposed to be able to fight him, or? Guess not. I don't know what the point of this beach is. He's definitely looking this way, but you could probably come up behind him. We mostly explored up against this land already. Oh, there is a way up. I only looked on the other side. I didn't even see this.
Everyone okay?
So what's going on here? Why is this place? This place is terrible, huh? There's a lot of expedition boats that are dead here.
You're outmatched.
Alright, let's blitz this guy.
Let's cover path.
He's dead, and we have full AP now. Probably just want to do like the highest damage move. Oh, he resists light. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, that's not the button. Start with this. Okay, that guy's dead. Yeah, I just feel like Lune in this case like doesn't really have anything to do. Like, she's probably not gonna one-shot this guy. I suppose I'll try, but...
Lightning. Strike.
She's kind of low damage.
Blitz and precision.
Okay, we leveled up a weapon. Energizing Pain leveled up. Energizing Pain is interesting. So if you just like max out your defenses and have a lot of ways to heal, and you just let yourself take hits, and you could even run like Dodger, so like once per turn you dodge an attack, but you can't do counter attacks if you're not parrying. Are there any items around here? Uh-oh. I thought I got stuck. Okay, what is this? Blades Graveyard. I imagine it might just be an area with a song in it. Yes.
Well, that will help.
Will it help, Lune? I don't know if the music is gonna help us kill the Paintress. I keep getting stuck. I don't know if there's anything else to do in these areas. Wait, is there something right here? No, I think it's just a reflection. Oh, those guys just kind of respawned, huh? He needs one more fight for this Picto. Oh, this boat's actually floating. Actually, a few of these boats are floating. Some of these might still be operational. I don't think we can do anything with them, though.
Swimsuit on. And go.
Alright, so everything is funneling us to this area. There's a pink item. Purple, pink,
Well, that
color
will
of
help.
lumina. Not unexpected. Can't go that way. Anything over here?
Acceleration.
Alright, let's get into this area, shall we? Forgotten Battlefield. Is that guy wearing an expedition flag as a cloak? What? Where'd Esquier go?
You'll get used to them. We're going to see a lot more.
If we hurry, we can cross before nightfall.
Wait. Could we bury Gustav?
I wish we could, but protocol is to keep moving. Gustav would understand.
We can look for a suitable place along the way, yeah? We'll find a nice spot.
Actually, there is a place. Past the quarry, out of sight of the paintress. A tranquil haven, protected by magnificent trees. I think you'll approve.
Lead the way.
Does she just mean his arm? Because we don't have his body, right? This guy's got armor protecting his weak
Show you
spot?
something.
I thought he was gonna do something cool, like instantly take out the enemy. Some enemies can cast gradient attacks. Gradient attacks are powerful and can only be defended with a gradient counter. I don't even know what that means.
Please survive.
Okay, so the thing that he's showing us is the gradient counter. What? We got a new counter button? Oh, jeez. I assume that it has to go like all weird colored for it to be a gradient attack. Press right trigger to perform a gradient counter. We're getting to the point where there's too many counter buttons now.
Let the ink flow.
I'm ready. Finesse and precision.
Okay, we learned the Lumina.
Any other tricks we should know?
One thing at a time.
Okay, let's give him a new one then. Which one was I gonna give him? Was it this? Yeah, this one. Lots of speed. He leveled up this weapon. Anything behind us? There are so many bodies here. I guess it serves its purpose. It's pretty demoralizing. Because it seems like you have to go through here to get to the Paintress. So if you see this on your way, it's definitely gonna hurt morale. There are all these like tiny side paths, but there's nothing actually on any of them. I'm getting stuck on dead bodies now. Why does that boat look like it's still burning? Or like smoldering? What's going on here? Oh, there's a flag. Alright, let's rest. Let's upgrade. 2 levels. And then what else? I mean, the funny thing about her is her best scaling is agility. I don't know if I'm going to change weapons with her now. I get a little bit of defense. Sure, I guess. Oh, you've leveled up as well. I just kind of decided to keep going speed on her because I don't know what other stats she would even want. And then you, I guess we're just gonna go luck because that gives you damage and speed and crit. And you're already super tanky, so. And then you, we're still going for 15 defense on her. Oh, we might have enough to learn a new skill. We do. This is really expensive. It would also be nice to have Electrify if I'm going to use this. I don't even know what skill I'm going to take out yet. Figure that out. I mean, Thunderfall is just kind of like the basic deal damage ability for her right now. It's nice to have an ability that can break. Thermal Transfer is the get AP move, which I kind of need Immolation to be able to Thermal Transfer. I really don't like having Immolation, but Ice Lance is good because it's my only way to slow enemies down. Guess I'm getting rid of Thunderfall. Oh, this applies slow as well. Maybe I should use Crippling Tsunami instead of Ice Lance. I should switch her weapon to the one that lowers ice costs, but I can't right now because I need to upgrade it first. But yeah, maybe I should use Crippling Tsunami instead. Maybe I'll even replace it right now. Wait, does it give the same stains? Yes, it does. Now we can at least hit everyone for just one more cost. How much? It's the same amount of damage, right? They're both medium? Yeah. And in theory, she could do this turn 1. Because she has enough AP. Well, this seems to be the only way to go. Although I'm surprised that if this is like a crazy battlefield where all the expeditioners constantly get taken out, why is there no one here to fight us?
A single Nevron took out most of them.
Single one?
Is it still around?
I've only seen it once, many years ago, so most likely not.
That guy? Oh, I thought it was... The big thing is not a guy. It's just whatever that thing is. There's multiple of them, maybe? There's an item up here, though.
Great.
Okay, well, there seem to be little Nevrons running around that are probably not the guy who took them out. Hello, sir. Did you kill everyone here? This guy seems new. So, what's up? These guys seem to have weak spots in their helmets. But I don't really get if I have to hit the helmets to break it open and then hit the weak spot, or the other guy we just kind of killed before it mattered. I don't want to test it with my L because she has the 50% extra damage on her first attack.
Finesse and precision.
Ooh. You kill? Yes. It doesn't seem like his helmet is breaking open. I haven't even attacked this little guy, but maybe I should have started with him.
Let's go faster.
That was maybe a bad decision. I kind of knew that wouldn't kill. Okay, he's dead. So what's up with you? You take a lot of damage. Alright, I guess that guy was nothing special. Ooh. A new weapon for CL. Longer shell. On applying shells, its duration increases by 2. So that's cool because I don't actually care about the longer shell, but that implies that other buffs can also be lengthened, which what I really want is longer rush for CL. And maybe longer powerful as well. This seems like a pretty big area to explore. Oh, let's check out what this new weapon does real quick. Because I still haven't found a weapon that I like for her at all. Okay, consume 1 moon charge on turn start to recover 20% of each ally's health. That's kind of crazy. Base attack gives 1 moon charge. Moon skills give 1 more charge. That's interesting. See, the weird thing about Mael, or not Mael, about CL is Twilight kind of messes up her ability to support well. Because, like, if I immediately get a moon charge and then use my moon charges to heal my teammates, that means I can't get a sun charge because otherwise it consumes all of my moon and sun charges to enter Twilight. And then you're stuck in Twilight for a certain amount of turns. Like, you can't leave Twilight until you've taken enough turns. So, like, this is a cool idea, but it kind of relies on you to not pick up any sun charges ever. Or, I guess, as long as... The other thing that complicates it is the level 20 actually makes it worse. Because if you're only getting 1 moon charge, then you can consume the moon charge to heal and then get a sun charge. And then you can pick when you enter Twilight. But if you're getting 2 moon charges, then it's like multiple turns where you can't get a single sun charge without entering Twilight. But it is interesting, especially if there's some heal synergies. Although it would probably be a different weapon, but maybe it'd be a Picto that gave you a heal synergy. And then it would synergize with that weapon and you wouldn't even need to use a heal ability. Hello, sir.
Let's spill some ink.
The level 20 makes it better? Like, I hear what you're saying, but... because you can't have sun or moon charges when you're in Twilight. And CL's whole thing, like, first of all, that weapon, you can only consume moon charges if you're not in Twilight, right? Because you don't have any moon charges if you're in Twilight. And you can't earn moon charges while you're in Twilight either. Second of all, you can't consume Foretell or apply Foretell to get AP back while you're in Twilight. That's why I don't like Twilight for support CL. Maybe it's really good for, like, damage CL, but... you just, like, you hurt your AP economy by entering Twilight. Unless I'm missing something. I feel like we should kill this guy in the middle. Oh, he just... didn't expect him to die that easily.
Let's go faster.
What? You're telling me he's not below 10% HP? Because Blitz just executes anyone who's below 10% HP.
Let the ink flow.
Is that a level up for her weapon? I think we already had that weapon. That's a Lune weapon. Yeah, leveled it up. Is that one any good? What does that one do? Oh, that's the random stains. That's the free aim and random stain one. Did he finish this yet? No. I do want to probably master that longer shell one. Is this just chroma?
Well, that will help.
Yes. It seems like I could drop down there. Do I want to drop down there? Okay, that's not a guy. Oh, let's go this way first. Is it Picto?
Interesting.
Energizing Star 4? You don't say. I didn't think there'd be a 4. Problem is it gives only health. She's not using this at all, though. Except for the speed. Oh, there it is. Also, where'd the other... Oh, longer shells right there. Yeah, that's a 20 cost skill. Augmented aim probably needs to go, huh? It's kind of been outscaled. And its Lumina only costs 3, so it's really not getting me that much. See if I can find something with more speed and more crit. Or even just like speed and defense might be good. This is interesting because once you get Typhoon going, you're healing everyone every single turn. And so you're getting... It says an ally, so it might not count yourself, but you're getting at least 4 AP every single time you take a turn. And now I should be able to Typhoon turn 1 now with Energizing Start 4. I assume you could still heal someone who's full health. But also, Verso starts at 50% health, so he's always going to be able to be healed. So at the very, very least, even if I can't heal people who are at full health, I'll be able to heal him, and I'll get at least 2 AP back on turn start. So it doesn't actually nuke my AP to use Typhoon now. Which is cool. Wait, how much does that one cost, by the way? It's a 10. Energizing heal. Oh, it says give AP. It does not say get AP. She should still get 2 AP from healing herself, though, right? Or give 2 AP to herself? Unless it needs to take from her AP pool. We'll figure it out. Because I feel like that could make Typhoon super OP for AP generation. Hello, sir. Also, why is my first strike not working on Lune? She's supposed to go first.
Let's carve a path.
Okay, we know that we don't quite kill these guys, so I'm gonna punch him in the face once.
You're outmatched.
And we'll just hit him with this.
Break.
Okay, he still needs one more to master that Picto. Assume we can't climb this. He could definitely grab onto that ledge. He's just not trying hard enough. A door is ominous.
Well, that will
That's
help.
4,000 chroma? I don't even know if this door is the right way to go or not. Okay, well. I can't interact with the door, so I suppose the answer is no. Surely you're not supposed to do this, but... Oh. Can almost get on top of this rock. But I think oh, I did make it. Once I'm there, there's nowhere to go. Okay, we're getting out of here. Unless... Nope. Why is there a random Saka Patate here? I have no idea which way is the right way to go. I want to go the wrong way first. This way seems like the wrong way. There's a lot of Saka Patates. I guess they got the Gestrels to come and help them or something? Some of the expeditions did? We don't really have much AoE, do we? I was like, does anyone have a move that just kills everybody? And maybe Typhoon would kill everybody, but...
Let's go fast. Break.
You should have just mastered, yeah, accelerating heal. But I kind of like that one. Healing an ally also applies rush. I assume... I wasn't paying attention. Did that work on himself when he healed himself with Healing Mark? Well, the thing about Healing Mark is it says recover. It doesn't say heal. Does that matter? I think it does. I mean, the only reason I want him to have that is because he's my main guy who uses healing and revive tints. But also then this would be good. But that one has speed. But accelerating heal is pretty cheap ability. So is augmented counter, actually. Why am I even running augmented counter then? I could definitely get something else. Man, I might as well just master this real quick because it's only one away. Do I just take augmented counter? He does like to free aim a little bit. Otherwise, I could go like dead energy and breaking shots. By powerful for 3 turns when revived. Is this when he's revived? Because that's what it... Yeah, I don't want that. I want him to apply powerful to people when he revives them. Maybe I want burning shots on him. Just give him a chance to light people on fire. So we don't need to rely on immolation all the time. Okay, this seems like a longer path. Let's go this way first. There's a path up there, though, too? I need to stop first striking them so Lune can take a turn.
Finesse and precision.
Okay, we finished at death's door. That one was kind of okay with stats, but... I just want him to master more stuff. Yeah, let's grab both of these.
An advantage.
Color of Lumina. I might need to go back so I can get up there, but... Or maybe this gets us up there? Hello, I am not interrupting anything, am I?
Finesse and grace.
I love how many skills go off at the start of the battle for them. Wait. I just totally pressed the wrong button there, but it does not matter.
Let's carve a path.
Okay, now we have Energizing Star mastered. I don't think... No one has enough energy to equip it right now. And I only have enough Color of Luminas for 3 people to get it, probably. I got 50. I don't even have enough for that. I thought I had a few more. I got enough for 2.5 people to get it. It's up here.
Nice.
There's a recoat. There's also a chroma over there. Oh, I could have gone around.
Great.
A healing tint shard. Alright, let's go this way first. So it kind of backtracks a little bit. Actually, this might... I couldn't tell. I didn't get a look around fast enough. It might be the right way if it keeps going up. So now we know that this kills.
Let's carve a path.
Let's check again. Do you think Blitz kills now?
Let's go faster. Let's carve a
Nope.
path.
Is that really not less than 10% HP? There's no way that's more than 10% HP, right? That is not 10% of the bar. That's like 5% of the bar. So why didn't Blitz just execute him? I don't understand. Kills non-boss enemies with less than 10% HP. Does that mean that they have to start at less than 10% HP for this to work? Because then, like, why even have that in there? Like, who's not dying to this move if they're less than 10%? Like, other than a boss, obviously. Like, you'd need a really tough enemy to even to be able to survive starting at less than 10% HP. That must be what it means. Alright, now this seems like a dead end with a Picto. New Picto, recover 50% health on killing an enemy. That's actually pretty good. Depending on how expensive it is, it's definitely really good for farming and like killing ads. If there's a boss that's just a boss on his own, then it's kind of useless. But if it's a boss that summons ads, then you get a really big heal every time you kill an ad. Like 50% is a lot, especially since all heals in this game are based percent on max HP, so. Can I go any further this way? This appears to be a dead end. Alright. So, fastest way for me to get back is to go out here. I don't know if I want to go back and go up here. Or to the right. There's also a path that way, but let's start walking this way a little bit. Oh, this is a dead end. Okay. Good thing I went this way.
Nice.
There's definitely been times where, like, I go to, like, here, and I'm like, this feels like the main path. I'm going to turn around. And then I come back here, like, an hour later, and I'm like, oh, it was 10 feet around that corner. And I would have known that it was a dead end. Okay, so the item that I hear is that chroma up there. Is this breakable? Also, is there a guy who sees me, or what's going on here? Ooh. When Verso uses his shot, his arm turns like fiery. I actually don't know if that move kills if it doesn't crit. But so far it's crit every single time.
Finesse and precision.
Hey, this time we crit on the first hit, so it actually kills. Because she has 50% more damage on the first hit. Which actually might not be that valuable. It really only matters on, like, small breakpoints of farming. But it's not really useful on bosses. Unless you could one-shot the boss, I guess. Okay, he mastered Shared Care, so we'll switch to something else now. And we got a Recoat from that, huh? Still haven't figured out if Recoats are farmable. I assume they are, because that seemed like just a random drop and not a scripted drop. Okay, let me do this one. I do want to get Sweet Kill. But we're just working our way up from lower levels. I still haven't gotten this Empowering Last Stand. But I think I have everything below that. Maybe I should just do Empowering Last Stand now, then. There is always the option that you just go to a super easy area and just equip a bunch of Pictos you don't have mastered, because then you're guaranteed to win the fights. Okay, so there's nothing more this way. We got that path, and we got this. Start here.
Nice.
Revive Tint. There are so many Expeditioners. Like, even if you think that we've sent 67 years of expeditions, there are a lot of people here, right? Like, it's not like these are the first dead expeditioners we've seen, and not even the first pile of corpses we've seen. But there are so many here that it makes you wonder, like, in the past, how many people were they sending on these expeditions? Because, like, our expedition, you didn't get a good idea of how many people were on our expedition, but it was 5 tables of people, because we set up 5 tables, right? Which makes you think, like, maybe 30? 30 people going? That's not that much. But this is, like, on the level of they were sending thousands per year or something. Okay, so we can climb up this. There's a flag over there, actually. Let me grab the flag first. Oh, this is a dead end? There's really no reason for me to rest, actually. Just get you more defense for now. Oh, right, you gotta hold it. And then you... I think I'm just getting you luck. I said I was going for 15 defense, so I will stick to that, and then we'll figure out what we're doing next time. Learn skills. Can anyone learn anything else? You need 6 more. You have enough. Uses weapons element. This is like the kind of skill where it's going to be really hard to recover after you use this skill AP-wise. But it's pretty easy for me to get to 9 AP once by, like, breaking rules or something. What am I getting rid of for that? I really like having that. I don't use this one as much anymore, but it seems good to keep it around. This is kind of like if I'm in Virtuous stance and I don't have enough AP for this, then I should just use this. Breaking rules is kind of mandatory. Swift Stride is the only way to get into Virtuous stance right now, outside of starting in it. I want to get rid of Spark. But then it really sucks if somehow the turns are organized in a way where no one can apply burn for her. But I think that's the only good way, so... But I want Stored Ballet to be on page 2. And I want Breaking Rules to be on page 1. It almost feels like 6 skills is a little bit too limiting. Can we have 9 skills, please? Oh, I forgot to look at you. But I can't even make the progress that I want on her, so not relevant right now. Okay, is there anywhere to go from here? There is this path. Okay, I did not see this immediately. This seems like the correct way. But we're gonna go climb this mountain over here, because it should take us back to that door. I don't know why I keep trying stuff like this. I should probably stop. That one feels so makeable. Because it's slanted. You'd think if I hit it with enough momentum, I'd just slide up it. But it also doesn't matter because you could just go this way. Can't climb up there to the cannon. So, I mean, this is literally like a battlefield. It's not just like a, oh, everyone comes here and dies. They were like straight up setting up a siege here. I assume this is a cannon from the Expeditioners. They even got cannons up here. Wait, there's another flag up this way? Well, that tells me that this is either a long side path or the main path. Because we got Vanguard Point and Fort Ruins is where we're at right now. Might as well heal to get my, or rest to get my tints back, I guess. See, I don't know if this is the right way or the other way is the right way. The other way looked like the right way because it was like traveling off into the distance, whereas this is just going into like a random fort. Oh, you could... That's the first time they've just let you jump off the cliff, huh? Can they bring heavy weapons with them? I mean, they can bring whatever they could fit on their boat, right? Obviously, as the city gets less and less people, they get less and less resources, it probably becomes harder and harder for them to construct a strong enough boat to take things. But there was one of the expeditions took a bunch of cars with them and used the cars to travel around. So yeah, I mean, they could take stuff like cannons if they have a strong enough boat to do it. Although, all the boats that we've seen have looked the exact same, but it's a pretty hefty boat, so it might be able to carry more than what we took with us. Also, the unfortunate thing about our expedition is we got ganked by Renoir immediately on landing, so we no longer have access to going to our boat, or at least we'd have to backtrack a lot to get to our boat. And I don't know if I can physically do it because I think the path is blocked off, but like we can't go back and get the supplies that we put on the boat because we got ganked immediately upon hitting the shoreline. So that's the disadvantage that this expedition has. They didn't get to, like, unload their boat fully before they got attacked. So who knows what they brought with them. Well, even beyond them not knowing how to make it, you would expect, like, information like that to be passed on, and some of the people, like, Gustav's supposed to be a genius, right? So you'd expect a lot of that they could at least figure it out themselves, or at least the information would be passed on. But slowly they're gonna run out of resources, right? Like, if they're always making a boat every single year, eventually they're gonna run out of materials to build a boat. And so they probably have to cut down on some stuff like, oh, we took cars one time, but it didn't work. It costs us a bunch of resources to build these cars. I guess we're not taking cars ever again because it didn't work anyways. So it's more of a resource game than a knowledge game, I would expect. Okay, that time we didn't crit. So it does indeed not kill. Yeah, I mean, there is that factor to take into account, but you also have to take into account that at a certain point, you stop having babies, right? Like, at a certain point, your people are too young to be having babies. And even beyond that, then there's no one, like, say like a 16-year-old has a baby and then dies the next year, then there's no one to raise the baby except like 8-year-olds. So, like, yeah, at that point, you're pretty much screwed. Once you get below like 15 years left, then everyone's just screwed. Because then you don't have enough time to learn anything, you don't have enough, like, your body's not even developed enough. So, you just, like, at that point, all hope is lost. So there is a rock here, huh? Oh, hello. How are you?
This and precision.
Ready to strike.
I don't think I've done that before, where you just, like, machine gun out a bunch of shots. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. Kind of looked like it was going to freeze there for a second. Ooh, a Picto.
Perfect.
Energizing Death. On death, 4 AP to allies. Great. There's a chest. It's already open, though. Apparently an expeditioner made it here.
Nice.
It's just a color alumina. Can we get up this? Oh, it's pretty close. I don't think they want me doing this, though. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm sure we could get up there a different way. Probably. I said that, and now I have no idea, because it doesn't look like it anymore. Hello, sirs. Am I interrupting? We're 1 point away from being able to sword ballet. If she had energizing start 4, then she could just sword ballet turn 1 because of this weapon. Which actually seems pretty good. I mean, I was gonna get her that anyways, but she gets to start with 1 more AP than everyone else because apparently you just automatically switch into Virtuous Stance, which gives you an AP. Anyways, let's do this one. Crit! Oh. Well, that might kill. Never mind. Okay, hold on. We'll save that, because I could get... Anyone who hits that target gets 6 AP back, right? Okay. Now this guy's marked too. I should leave the burning guy. I guess it doesn't matter. I need Lune to start with a stain. Preferably 2 earth stains. And I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Anyways, let's just blitz real quick. You think this kills? Yes, it did kill. Alright, Lune, how do you kill people? You use Crustal Crush, maybe? I still want to try the Typhoon thing, but there's like no good situations to try it. I guess my L has a turn, right? So I should just try it now. I didn't look at Verso. I'm pretty sure she... Oh no, she hit a mark, though. I don't know for sure. She hit a mark, so she would have gotten 3 AP back from that. So I guess it couldn't have given her 2 AP. Maybe it gave my L 2 AP. I don't know. Another color of Lumina. Everyone is still shocked every time we find one of these. Okay, so we came from that way. There could have been something back here. There's the door. There's an enemy right out here, right? Yeah. Again, it's very, very like Elden Ring shortcuts, right? Like, what do I need that shortcut for? Nothing. There's literally a flag up there that gets me here faster than taking that shortcut. Well, I definitely... I want to, like, see up here, at least. Can we get, like, a view? Why are you walking? That's the problem here. Like, is that an area I can go to? Oh my gosh, you could just like barely land on that rock, but I keep sliding off. I don't know. I guess we wouldn't be able to figure it out. It probably is, we just have to be able to break this. Which I cannot do. Now, should I write down that rock? Yes, I'm just going to go to the flag first so I know what the name of this area is. Oh, don't go that way. I was pressing down at the same time. I thought he might just jump off the cliff. Okay, so this is... I just need to, like, open up a notepad of blue rock locations. How do I even make a new note? So unfortunately, I haven't been writing down other blue rocks, but this is Forgotten Battlefield Fort Ruins. If we just do it like this, it simplifies it as much as possible by making it to... Oh, I should probably put a dash in between to indicate one is the zone and one is the flag. Yeah, if we just do the name of the zone and the name of the flag, then at least I know there's a blue rock there. Whether or not I can remember where the blue rock is another story. Oh, you don't even have points. Why did it start me on you? He still needs 5 more levels. Okay, so now we can go the other way. It maybe would have been faster to just load in over there, but we'll run it. Okay, now we're here. I don't know if I need to, like, touch the flag. I guess you don't really spawn at the flags. You kind of just, like, spawn at arbitrary autosaves. The heck is this? I see you, purple item. Another tint. Okay, the game is lagged. Does not want me to get up there. She only crits once. It's not quite enough.
Let's go fast.
I just love how focused all of my stuff is on AP generation. It makes it so satisfying when you get a play like that where you just like generate 10 AP in a turn. Okay, so we don't need this anymore. So from now on, we should just be going up. climb this? I mean, some of the things they have here really makes you wonder, like, did they just straight up bring, like, these siege wagons? Or did they construct them when they got here? Also, I suppose there's nothing saying that earlier expeditions couldn't have taken multiple boats. Like, they don't have to send only one boat a year. They can send as many as they want. Also, you could kind of almost expect that in some years, there could have been, like, multiple expeditions. But obviously, they're not numbered. But, like, if you send, like, a boat at the beginning of the year, and then you send another one, like, a month later or something, you just have, like, a year where you send a boat every single month. Oh, it's this kid who always talks to us. No, this is someone else. Fading woman. You may leave. I have no interest in speaking with you. Will she talk to someone else? No. Okay, we got multiple paths. We got that way, and we got this way, which has a flag. Why is there another flag already? We're getting, like, redundant with the flags. Like, there was 2 enemies on the way here. We probably don't need a flag. I get that they don't want to make you, like, have to run really far, either. So this is more of a running flag, but still, like, you could run that in less than 60 seconds. Okay, so 3 levels of defense gets me 13 defense. I kind of feel like, because, like, here I stopped because I was getting 9. Could use some HP maybe, but kind of think if I'm getting more than 10, that defense might still be worth it for a little bit. Because it gets me some attack, it gets me 1 crit rate. So maybe I'll commit to, like, going towards 30 here. Oh, did someone else level up? No, Lune did not level up. Mael is slightly ahead of Lune. And I could get this now. Electrify. To be able to use this better with the stains. But it's just for damage. It takes 2 turns to set that up. I don't know if that's worth it, and I don't know what skill I would get rid of. Also, oh, Mael. Where am I even going with Mael now that we got Sword Ballet? See, Last Chance, the only way I could see Last Chance being really good is if it gave you a second turn immediately. But it doesn't give you a second turn. Now, if you use it with CL, where she then gives you a turn after you use it, maybe it's good. Because in theory, like, say you start a match with 9 AP, you Sword Ballet immediately, then your next turn you use Last Chance, CL gives... Oh, the problem is CL's AP is wasted then, but CL boosts you so your turn is up next. That guy will talk to one of my characters? Yeah, I don't know what I was going to do anyways. Let me try it again. Oh, talk to Mael. She knows Mael? Wait, do all of them talk? Well, I guess the other ones, like, said stuff and then stopped talking. Go play with my friends. What do you think this is? A sleepover? I forgot to... Alright. You were correct. I just didn't give it enough tries. I was like, surely she'll talk to Lune then, if she doesn't want to talk to Verso. But then I also was like, maybe this isn't even a mechanic. Maybe I'm just wasting my time.
Finesse and precision.
My turn.
Okay, he's marked.
Let's go faster.
Wait, the mark thing says that it's once per turn, right? So, if I get another mark now... Of course I can't get one. I was trying to test if a second turn should count as another turn, so I should be able to get the mark AP back again. He has marking shots, right? Yeah, no, he marked the first time. Why would he not have it? Yeah, he's got it. Okay, so we know that there's a chroma somewhere over there. Yeah, okay. I mean, I figured it did. But it does count as a quote-unquote second turn. So you can't get another second turn, which is what we talked about previously. So there is like a technical difference between a turn and a second turn. Okay, I can no, I can't guarantee it because Blitz is the only thing that gives me another turn.
Let's go faster.
It is still just a weak point, it appears, the helmet. Oh, I should do it with a shot just to... Yeah, it did give me an AP back. Or... Did it only give me 2 AP back? Hold up. I was at 3, I fired a shot, and I ended at 4. It only gave me 2 AP back. I thought it... Oh, no, it's Mark. Yeah. It only gives 2 AP, I think. I'm thinking of Dead Energy that gives you more. I see an item. Chroma.
Well, that will help.
Will it help, Lune? Will it really help? Okay, we can't walk on these rocks. Ooh, there's a purple thing, which means there's a whatever dude. I can't remember what they're called at all. The little, like, orb dudes that run around, and you gotta push them here. See if we could find him. The chroma should be up there as well. Is he up here, maybe? No.
Well, that will help.
Another 4,000 chroma. And then this guy just got, like, impaled by a giant sword. And then the guy was like, yeah, I'm just gonna leave this sword here. Like, I don't need that back. Okay, where's the loot pinata? What the heck? I didn't expect it to let me up here. Uh-oh. Okay. I thought I was trapped. Oh, there he is. Hello, Mr. Loot Pinata. An item here as well. But if I jump down, then I gotta come back up here first, so... Oh, a patank. I have no idea if that's how you're supposed to say it. I actually remembered how to parry that. Okay, now's your chance to shine. Typhoon turn 1, see how much AP we end up with. Although, everyone's gonna, like, overcap on AP if this works.
The eternity of ice.
It gave her 2 AP back. So she gives herself 2 AP as well. And it gave everyone else 2 AP. And now it should do that every single time she takes a turn as well. Which also, I can now just sword ballet turn 1. Oh, I was not expecting that. Okay, it's still killed. Never used that move before. I didn't expect the button presses to be so fast. Lots of polish chroma, but we really don't care about polish that much anymore. I mean, we need some in case we get a new weapon that we want to get up to a level, but... And they're also farmable, which is good. I'm very glad that the upgrade materials in this game seem to be farmable. And you were saying that even the color of Lumina is farmable, so... Although I would expect that at some point it's gotta max out, like maybe characters can only have 99 Lumina points or something? Because I just can't imagine that you would get all your characters to like 1,000 Lumina points and then they have every single Lumina in the game equipped. That seems kind of ridiculous. Okay, so we're done with that little corner. Who leveled up? Not you. CL is the only one that leveled up. Okay. Wait, you're only getting 7 speed now? Okay, we gotta stop doing agility then. The diminishing returns are hitting hard. How much damage was it giving? Giving 4 damage, which is nice, but... Probably, we're trying to switch weapons on her anyways, because that weapon is just the base weapon. Wait, you're telling me... Oh, I was putting it in defense. I thought I was putting it in luck. I was like, did luck no longer give speed? What are we doing? Her having defense would also be good, though. So if I put everything in here, I get 6 speed. If I put it all in agility, I get 7. Why would I not put it here? But you get more attack for putting it into agility, and I get more defense for putting it into agility. Putting it like this, though... I mean, maybe she should just get some more defense. She's got a lot of HP at the moment. I don't know if I'll change her Pictos. But another 9 defense seems pretty good. And it gives crit rate, but no attack power. Let's get a little bit of defense going. And then I'm sure she can't learn what I want her to learn yet anyways. It would take at least 12 points to get to where I wanted to get to, so that's kind of pointless. Alright, we got a little bit of time left here. I'm just going to guess that that's the right way and that this is the wrong way, so we'll operate on that. A journal. The heck is this thing? We've never seen one of these.
Emily, Expedition Wolf 41. My bag's getting weighed down from all my kills. Maybe I need to pick smaller trophies. Estelle bagged 7 of those armoured nevs. So I've got to get at least 8 in this next batch if I'm going to beat her. Leah showed me how to double up my weapon Pictos. Might not be stable, but the bang's going to be worth it. The paintbrus might be out of our reach, but her minions aren't. And if I die, I'm going to make sure I die big. Like Xavier says, subtlety is not our game. We only live till 40. So let's go make some friends.
Okay, so these guys were having a kill competition. There's multiple expeditioners here. I was kind of expecting her to be all alone and have taken out all these guys by herself, but there's a lot of expeditioners here. Oh, okay. I like how it still does the attack animation. Alright, so Typhoon turn 1 is now just OP.
Going.
Although, how did I have 1 less AP this turn? I don't know what happened. What's his face can kill 2 people. So I'll kill you. Oh wait, hold on. Who's who? I realized that someone's going right after my L here because I didn't get first strike. I think it's this guy? Again, I really think that they should highlight on the turn order who you currently have selected. Honkai Star Rail does that, and it's a great way to know like who it is who's actually going. It's especially bad in this game when there's multiple of the same enemy and they have the exact same emblem. At least this, because it's 3 different enemies, I could kind of guess which one's which. Oh, I messed it up. That's a lot of damage though. Wait, so she ended that? How did she get 7? Because she only killed 1 guy. And then she switched stances to defense. She got a kill. And then she immediately got 2 more from Lune. I don't know where she got the other 4. Like, there's 3 that are missing. That I don't understand. And then Lune actually killed a guy with the Typhoon. Okay. Let's check out this Crustal Crush move. I haven't used it yet.
Let's shake the earth.
What? That's not fair. I pressed the button, but the game lagged. And it didn't count my input. I swear, I pressed it at the right time. Okay, what's this? Color of Lumina? Okay, so he mastered another Picto. Which this one was another one that I'm kind of interested in using on him, but... What was... I already forgot, like, what the one was that I liked on him. This is the problem. I don't like that I constantly have to be equipping new Pictos, because there's so many Pictos. There was a few less Pictos that I'd be okay with it, but there's just too many. Like, which one was it? I want to say it was an 8? Maybe it was Powerful Revive? No, not that one. Sweet Kill. It wasn't Sweet Kill, but I remember I did want to make sure I master Sweet Kill. I, for the life of me, can't remember which one it was. Oh, well. We'll figure... This is why I'm not doing the same thing with every character. I'm only doing it... One person has one Picto that they're swapping out, because I would forget which Pictos I actually want to have equipped. Okay, that guy looks scary. So what happened to that whole, we have a light thing that we can just summon from our hands? You guys don't want to do that anymore? We did it like a few times at the beginning in a cave, and now we just don't do it. Bring it on. Oh! You don't care about me shooting you in the face, huh? Chromatic Luster. Oh, that was an attack?
This will hurt.
Okay.
That's annoying.
Let's have some.
Okay, what am I gonna do? Wait, the burn... Does the burn also lower your rank every time you get hit by burn? It's every time you take damage, right? That sucks. Give me a mark! What are you talking about? There we go.
Let's go faster. Let's carve apart.
I couldn't get another mark. Ah, okay. Well, unlucky, I suppose.
Careful, Bison.
Oh! That second hit was a lot faster than I expected. Mael is stanceless. Okay, he's marked now. Oh, Sword Ballet costs 9. Of course, of course. He's on fire. At least I lit him on fire with Verso. And actually, I'll get so much AP back from attacking him that I should just keep going. Okay, now it's probably reasonable for me to use this.
Nobody died.
I like how I literally could Typhoon again already. But I do kind of want to res Verso.
Let's finish this.
Oh!
Feeling better.
Nice.
I'll manage.
Okay. So if he can't take a second turn unless he hits a mark. Give me a mark. Oh my gosh. This is a 20% chance. I've literally auto-attacked him, or free-aimed him, like, 13 times, and I only got 1 mark out of it? You just basic attack, I guess. And Lune will try to heal you if you're not dead.
The dance begins.
Hopefully this sword ballet will just kill.
This will hurt.
That one catches me off guard every single time. Who the heck is using a lamppost? Is that a CL weapon? It's double-sided, so it makes me think it's a CL weapon. Energizing parry. +1 AP on successful parry. Isn't that just better than the other one that makes you take more damage? There's another one that like gives you more AP on parry, but you just take double damage, right? That seems really strong. Unless we're leveling it. No, it's gotta be a new one. There's an item. I wish I could see, but I guess we don't do that anymore. So yeah, that energizing parry seems really smart to master that. Oh, the one that I'm thinking, I think it's perilous parry, right? Yeah, +1 AP on parry, but damage received is doubled. Like, okay, I'll just use the other one that just does the positive, but not the negative. And the one that also makes you take damage costs less points. Fair. I understand that. That is all very reasonable. I just feel like this one's bad. Like, taking double damage seems bad. Because then you're, like, almost ensuring that you get one shot, so you have to parry. I mean, I get it's probably the speedrun tactic, though. If you know that you could parry everything, you just take the thing that gives you more AP. And you just run both of them. But if I'm only running one of them, it's probably the more expensive one. Just because it's objectively better. I want to keep it so it's like a dot in my inventory, so I know that I need to equip it. Let me go ahead and heal. Actually, let me read Verso's weapon real quick. Start on B rank, but 50% health. So out of curiosity, because if you're at 100% HP and you start a battle, I should have tested it. Then you go down to 50% health, right? But if you're at 10% HP, do you lose 50% of that health? I don't think you do. Or do you go up to 50% health? So you actually end up gaining HP. I don't know. It just says start of battle, 50% health. It could be whatever. I wish I could see anything over here, by the way. Okay, let's go this way. Hopefully this is just a short little side path, and then we'll go back to the flag and take a break there. What the heck? Why is there... Oh, there's a rope. I thought it was like a seam in the wall. Are there any items? Do I, like, need to sit up straighter so I can actually see? The screen is so dark. But like the higher your eye level is, you can see slightly better. Oh, let's go up here. There's a Picto. I guess it's a Picto, and then it like drops you in right above the chromatic guy that we just fought. Healing Tint also applies powerful. Now we're talking. That seems kind of good. You could just like... You could almost use it on someone who doesn't have the powerful buff and just be like, alright, well, your turn is just you use a healing tint on an ally to give them powerful. Even if they don't even need healing. Because we have so many healing tints and we never really use all of the tints anyways. So it might be a strategy to just give that to someone so they can apply buffs to people using tints. Because we could do like the give 1 AP, give powerful, maybe we'll find something that gives rush. So you could just like donate buffs to someone. It costs you nothing except the healing tint. Which, like I said, I haven't been using all of my healing tints anyways. Maybe that'll change as we get later on, but... Okay, did I miss anything here? This seems like... odd, but... I guess that's it for this little side area. So, we just have to go that way now. Let's get to the flag. We'll rest. Upgrade. Get you some defense. Wasn't I just talking about how 3 was getting me like more than 10 defense? And now it's getting me 7? It's still probably good to get a little bit of defense in here. What about you? You already have 263 defense. So it seemed like as far as we saw on CL, like the breakpoint for agility, once you start getting... Like, it might be good to go up to, like, 65 or whatever, to where you're getting only 7 per 3 points. Because still getting 9 is pretty decent. But let's get you more damage. And 6 speed. And we'll just get rid of these dots. Because we can't get anything new anyways. Alright, so we're going to call it there for that one. Next, we are going to continue down that path. But anyways, hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.